Welcome to the campus of Louisiana State University, Eunice. My name is David Pulling. I'm your instructor for English 1002, the 8-week accelerated version that goes kind of like the pace of summer school. If you go to sleep on the job, you might wake up and find you've missed an assignment or two, so be sure to keep up. I really would like you to have read the syllabus for the course before you go any further with this mini lecture introduction. So if you haven't read the syllabus, please log on to the course. Look at the essential course information right there where you log in, and download the syllabus and give it a read, and then come back to resume listening to the video. After you've read the syllabus, you see the course is divided into well, there are 5 sets of goals and objectives. This course, by the way, corresponds to English 2000 at LSU in Baton Rouge. This course is designed to transfer, in fact, in place of that, and it's designed with the same curricular goals and objectives. A couple of features of this course that I think are special. The course surveys genres of composition. That's G-E-N-R-E. A genre is a classification or a category. For that purpose, you're going to see some contrasts in the types of writing you're going to do. For instance, the first assignment you're going to do is from the genre of technical writing. It's the kind of report that many of you will actually do in your real-life jobs, or maybe some of y'all already do in your real-life jobs. It's a forensic report. It's a crime scene investigator's report that's going to require some creative imagination and applications of facts from one of 3 stories that you're going to read in the first module. You're going to choose one of those stories and be the crime scene investigator that goes on the scene after to process the scene for evidence. And you're going to write it as a crime scene report, which means no opinions, no conclusions, no assumptions, no guessing about what may have happened, just simply an objective, factual, cold description of the scene, what you found, and what you did while you were there. The second assignment is going to contrast significantly with that, because it's going to be a critical review. A review piece, think in terms of a movie review or a book review. In these types of assignments, the reviewer is a critic. The reviewer is a judge. So your opinions are going to come to the forefront. The first assignment, technical writing, no opinions allowed. In the second assignment, the critical review, opinions are required, and not just stated, but also opinions that are justified and supported, and also opinions that are expressed with a livelier style of writing than you'll apply in the first assignment. The purpose of these contrasting genres is to help you understand how a writer changes his tone, his voice, and his style of writing according to the purpose and according to the audience. The third assignment you're going to do is going to be more or less a conventional literary assignment, an explication of a poem. And then the final assignment in the course will be the culminating assignment, the documented essay. A 4 to 6 page research paper. We'll overview the conventions of gathering research, citing sources of information in the text of a paper, and also doing a works cited page at the end of the paper. So that's kind of where English 1002 goes as far as the work that you're going to do in it. Routines, there are, I think, I can kind of boil the routines down to 3. There's the routine of interaction in this course. You're going to get into that in Module 1 with the Icebreaker Forum, where you're going to introduce yourself to your classmates, and you're going to exchange bits of information, personal information about yourself and the people that you live with and love with, and the things you like to do. You'll also start writing about your reactions to the first 3 reading selections. The idea of the interaction in Module 1 is to get to know one another, to build community in this class. Very interactive experience awaits you. When you get into the second module, the forum is going to have a more focused purpose for peer review and response. When you write compositions in this class, you're going to post drafts in progress. You know, as you begin, you're going to post a draft for your classmates to read and give you suggestions to react to. You're going to do the same thing for them, and you're going to see how this attention to the process of writing is going to make you a better writer. Like I tell all my students, the students that do the best grades in this class, they post the students that earn the best grades post the most in the forums. They write multiple drafts. As a matter of fact, you're required to write multiple drafts. I'm kind of like that math teacher that doesn't just want to see the answer to the problem. I want to see how you worked out the problems, the draft, from draft 1 to draft 2 to draft 3 and so on, where you worked out different problems and made improvements from draft to draft. And that is a component for evaluation in all of the writing that you're going to do. So be prepared to write and rewrite. But in the midst of that process, you're going to get beneficial response from me and your classmates and from the smart thinking tutor that we'll introduce a little bit later in the course. Another routine of the course will be reading. You'll have literary readings from the Kennedy and Gioia anthology. It's called Literature: An Introduction to Poetry, Fiction, and Drama. You can probably find e-texts of almost all the stories and poems online. You're welcome to use those. But I'm going to make specific reference to things in the textbook, so it's going to be to your advantage to have the textbook. The readings will also be accompanied by online reading quizzes, 10-item, mostly multiple choice quizzes. You're allowed 3 attempts for each quiz. You are encouraged, in fact, to collaborate. If you want to call one of your classmates on the phone or meet them after work and talk about the reading quiz for one of the stories, that's fine. I like you to do that because you're talking about your reading. You're talking about your learning, and that's what I want you to do. You have three attempts at the quizzes. A lot of students, the strategy they apply, they'll print out the quiz, read it over before they read the reading assignments, and then after they've done, as they read the reading assignment, first of all, they anticipate the questions they're looking for answers to. After you've done that, then you should be able to fill in the answers on the quiz. Then you open it back up and you take the quiz. If you still miss 1 or 2, you have another shot to get it right. But students almost always get 9 or 10 out of 10 on the reading quizzes, and I want you to have that. Okay, so interaction, reading, and reading quizzes, and that's kind of the course is divided into 8 modules, basically a week long. The first 5 modules will involve the reading selections. The last 3 modules will be almost exclusively devoted to the process of gathering research and writing the research paper. I look forward to getting to know all of you, to working with you. I'll post some of these videos in other modules as we go through the course. Make sure that you use all of the resources that are provided. Don't try to read the instructions to one of the writing assignments and then write the assignment without using the examples. There are examples of student papers for every assignment that you have to do. And there are also, in many cases, will be little mini lecture videos like this that will add some additional explanation. Okay, I think we're set. I hope we have a great semester together as we grow and develop as readers and writers in English 1002.